Return to the land. White built town with zero black residents. The big question is, do blacks support the idea? Let's listen in. Give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and credit to the creators of these short videos.
So there's a group trying to build and I quote, whites only town in Arkansas. Now hear me out on this take. I know this is going to be weird for some folks, but I fully support this. And in fact, I support it so well, here's what I think we ought to do. Build a wall around it. Dig a moat and fill it up with alligators. Don't let anybody in or out. Let them be responsible for their own food, their own medicine, their own rebuilding after a storm hit. Just let them jokers stay there. Let them build that. Let them build it. And let's just see what happens. I support this. They have my absolute 1000% support in doing this. I think they should do it, y'all. Let's support them. Let's support them. Let's build a wall so nobody gets in or out as well. Yeah.
I see more white folks worried about that white only town than black folks. Video after video, I'm seeing, oh my God, y'all, they're being a whites only town in Arkansas. Did y'all see they're building that white only town? What are we gonna do? Nothing. We're not gonna do a damn thing. Baby, Mother Nature will take its course.
Who cares if them white people are making a settlement in the woods that's only for white people? Who cares? Have y'all seen the videos of what's inside that compound? Absolutely nothing.
White people, quick question. What is white American culture?
This is Return to the Land, a group of millennials who organised online to build something radical and controversial. A town for white people only, that they insist is completely legal. We spent several days with them, watching as the men set about the physical labour of building out the site. All the while, the women of the group took on the more typically trad, homesteading type roles.
I guess I found the people through Twitter that ended up starting this project, actually spearheading it, and I went out to the first April event last year, and it was really fun.
The sort of white-only aspect of this, how important is that to you guys?
Given the premise that it's something that is kind of off limits for whites but is okay by implication for other groups, I do feel it's necessary to carve that out, and you kind of have to do it yourself.
It's kind of like if we don't do this, the laws are only getting worse as far as freedom of association goes, so it's kind of like we have to do this, or there might come a time where it's not possible to.
Hot take, I don't have a problem with them having a white-only town or community. They have one already in Arkansas. It's a members-only community, and they're thinking about doing one in Missouri. But see, my only thing is, if you guys are going to do it, you need to do it the right way. Like, why stop at a town? You need an island. You know, somewhere you can escape the horrors of woke people and colored people and gay people that want basic human decency and equality and justice. Like, ew, you know, somewhere far, I don't know, maybe the Epstein Island, you know? Since Trump did say he was a terrific guy, I think it's only fitting that you take your king with you and, you know, build the walls. You can keep all of us colored people and woke people out of it, and then that way you guys can live in the 1950s freely without us bothering you. But I don't know, that's just what I think. Let me know what you guys think.
I see more white folks worried about that white only town than black folks. Video after video, I'm seeing, oh my God, y'all, they're being a whites only town in Arkansas. Did y'all see they're building that white only town? What are we gonna do? Nothing. We're not gonna do a damn thing. Baby, Mother Nature will take its course. Black folks ain't worried about that shit, because 9 times out of 10, they don't believe in vaccination. They don't believe in doctors. They barely can cook. The children gonna have father uncles. It's gonna become a cult. They're gonna find a passage in the Bible so one person can become the full leader. And baby, we're gonna have Waco all over again. Natural selection will take its course. Let them white folks build their shit. See, the thing is, they're building their stuff out of hate, no matter what they say. When black people built their community, it was for love. It was for protection. It was so we could have something to pass down. White folks have this whole country to pass down. They said they want to preserve their culture. I don't know what kind of culture they preserve.
Black folks, let's talk real quick. White people, y'all can stay too if you want to. But black folks, let's talk. It's been an uptick in racism since Trump. Y'all know that. Y'all know. Y'all seen that they building a whites only town. I want to say it's in Ozark or something like that. Missouri. Is Ozark in Missouri? I don't know. Only Ozark I know is the Netflix show. I never heard of Ozark before that. But they're building a whites only town. And it's a white creator on here. I'm going to post his picture. He was so flabbergasted. Oh, it's 2025. We shouldn't be doing that. Yes, the fuck they should. And please build more. Please build more. Let us know who you are. Because I want to know that I don't need to fuck with you. Build more. Move there. Because our ancestors built this shit. I ain't going nowhere. I promise you that. I ain't going no fucking where. I'm going to go and visit other places. But me and my black ass children, we're going to be right here in these United States. So please move to your whites only town. Baby, stay there. They're also building a whites only restaurant. Please have at it. Please fix your mayo and salt and pepper. Baby, cook your food. We don't want it. And I don't want you spitting in my food because you don't like the color of my skin. I don't want you working at a restaurant that I will patronize. So please do it. The lady who walked into the urology doctor and the doctor had that tacky ass big Trump flag on the wall. I'm going to put a picture of that too. Baby, you seen what you needed to see. Get the fuck out of there and go to another one. You feel me? It's so many black people and minorities die at the hands of racist doctors who put on this fake mask, this fake facade, like they are okay with us and they're not. I don't care what y'all try to say. Black people has been saying for years that motherfuckers is racist. When are you going to start listening? People is racist before Trump.
Are we seriously mad about people wanting to have a whites only community? Let's not forget the fact that we always label things black own this and black own that. So a white man, Eric Arwal, wanted to establish his own town for his own people, white people. He wanted to control who he had as neighbors. His goal is to preserve the purity of his culture and traditions. So what are we mad for? Let's not forget, a couple years ago, Ashley Scott and Renee Walters got together and created their own community, their own black community. They wanted to create generational wealth and keep their legacy and culture. So I'm confused. What's the problem when the white people want to do it? And I know what you're going to say. You're going to try to bring up history and that victimization mentality. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. That happened many years ago. We're talking about now. We're not going to continue to bring up the past. At one point, we did have Black Wall Street. And yes, it was destroyed. However, we had the ability to rebuild and we didn't. We were defeated. So we're not going to continue to play the victim. This is a voluntary self-segregation, not a forced one. Get over it.
Who cares if them white people are making a settlement in the woods that's only for white people? Who cares? Have y'all seen the videos of what's inside that compound? Absolutely nothing. So why is it such a problem that they want to go in the woods and build cabins and live their happy white lives? Why does that bother black people so much that they don't want to be around you? It's weird. It's weird that you online, not all, but a lot of black people talk so much shit about the YT people. They don't want to be around you. And I feel like that's okay. For the ones that want to be around us, cool. For the ones that don't want to be around us, cool. Black people, stop making everything a problem. Let them people go live in the woods. Let them. They're not bothering us. They want to get away from you. They want to be white in the woods. And you got a problem with it. Don't you understand that that's more neighborhoods for us to move into? The deeper they go in them woods, the better chances of us getting a nice house in a nice neighborhood. So I don't blame them. If they want to go to the moon, if they want to go to the woods, if they want to go in the ocean, it don't matter. Everything these people do seem to piss y'all off. If they have black fatigue, let them go. What you want them to have black fatigue around you? How does that make you safe? You guys are confusing me, man. Let them white people live in the woods by themselves. Let them do whatever they need to do to be happy, man. They have the right to do it. All right. Just like we got the right to do it. Let's just build it. All the black people that's upset at them, go in the woods and build a black city then. And let's see how many people want to join that shit.
So they're doing a whites only community in Arkansas and the fucking Ozarks. A whites only community in Arkansas. This is where we're at in America today. Like, what the fuck do you mean you don't want to be around people that look like me? Us brown people are fucking cool as hell. Positive vibes, good food, beautiful people. Like, what the fuck do you mean you guys want to live in a whites only community in fucking America in the year 2025? What had to happen in your childhood or growing up that as adults you guys decided that you guys want to live in a whites only community? Doesn't that sound fucking stupid? How racist do you have to be to want to live in a whites only community? I mean, I don't know if it's just me, but even if I was white, that sounds lame as fuck. Like, I would never want to do some shit like that. That sounds fucking boring.
White people, quick question. What is white American culture? I ask that because, just hold on. Hold on. Just hold on.
Who our neighbors are, and that is just for the sake of preserving, our culture.
And that culture, effectively, we're saying, this is a white culture, a whites only place.
White American culture.
Okay, inside Return to the Land, the group making a whites-only community. All right, so good luck, guys. Good luck. Just first off, I want to say that. Just first off, guys, good luck, truly. But y'all been doing this shit. Like, it's been groups of white people going to somebody else's land and just staking forks in the motherfucker and saying, this is our culture. That is white culture, isn't it? Like stealing and taking land and just like doing what Israelis do in like America and Europe and Russia and Germany and Amsterdam, Greece, Rome, the world. So, I mean, white people, what is your culture exact? Like, these people are making a whites-only community. Like, who the fuck cares? Who wants to go there? What is the culture? Hot dogs and hamburgers? Yeehaw! And hillbillies riding cows and donkeys and shit? Stringing horses? And what's your culture? Who the fuck want to walk around with y'all with spurs on your boots and straws and and food with no seasoning? A grocery store is full of fucking mayonnaise. What are you moving away from? What are you moving to? How will this improve you? Man, good luck. Y'all should have been did this shit. I'm talking about y'all should have been did this shit. We've been asking you motherfuckers to do this shit 400 years ago. And you just starting to do it? What you've been doing? You just starting to do again what you've been doing. We're going to preserve our white American culture. What the fuck exactly is white American culture? What is you guys' culture? Like, you guys came from caves in the 1400s and just start stealing, killing, and raping. What the fuck is white culture? These cavemen are making a whites-only community. Like, can we put a gate around that motherfucker and build a wall? Like Trump trying to do? Like, can we do that? I mean, if you really want to get away, please get the hell on. But really go. Like a gated community where it's nothing but a bunch of black officers watching the motherfucking door on the other side. So if you try to come back out, we know and we can radio, yo, these dudes need more bread. Like, they need more bread and mayonnaise. They coming out the gate to make an order. Like, who the fuck cares?
The folks building up that white-only community in Missouri are very funny because if you know your history, you'll realize that it's going to collapse upon itself. It's going to fail. And I really feel like they're going to notice that it's failing whenever Becky's trying to make burrito tacos and she's really fucking it up. And they'll find somebody else to blame at the end of the day because these people have insane egos and are just extremely racist. Like the thought of maybe my ignorance and my stupidity led to this failure is too much for them. They can't compute it because for centuries they've been telling themselves that they're better than because of the color of their skin, because they're white, they're pure, they're God's gift to earth, you know what I mean? And their whole existence depends upon having their ego stroked by society. And if you don't stroke their ego, they're going to lash out, they're going to wall out. Like, and it's because they don't have any kind of culture. They don't have anything to really cling to besides whiteness. Because a lot of white people have lost their culture as a result of coming over here from Europe. And because they lost their culture, lost their heritage, they're always trying to infiltrate black and brown communities and take what they can and bring it back to them. You know what I mean? Because it's like they see that our communities are built on love and care for one another. And white supremacy doesn't allow for that. It drives for individualism. It drives for you not to care about anybody but yourself because you're trying to reach a level of white supremacy that'll allow you to not give a fuck about anybody, that'll allow you to be extremely superior. White supremacy doesn't just mean supremacy over black and brown folks. It's supremacy over other white people as well. Because capitalism is one of the things that really holds up white supremacy and allows it to function and run rampant.